and good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome to Tattoo Twin Tarot. Today, we're going to do a few different reads. We're going to do a read for the collective whose Divine Masculine hasn't come in. One for those who has come in and has stayed. And one for those who have made contact, but addictions and third-party situations or whatever it will be is too heavy in their life and they've walked back out again. So let's find out the truth of the situation. Those are the three reads I want to do. I'm not sure which one this will end up being, but you'll know from the title. So let's go in and see. Six of Earth, so somebody's balancing something here. Awakening and the Empress and the Eight of Fire, bottom of the deck, Ego. Okay, so balance and awakening, the Empress, okay, to me, whoever this resonates to, there's a Divine Masculine that wants to give some money, some effort, some time, who may be looking for a new opportunity in work. They want to start balancing off their debts, their money, loans, might be asking for loans, that kind of thing. An awakening has happened, looking at things from a different perspective. So this Divine Masculine has kind of gone through the awakening and is now looking at things very differently. They have a different perspective. There could be a temporary standstill with this person, and it's important for them to really find out who they are and be themselves. The Empress is speaks of lavish abundance and gives birth to their dreams, nurture themselves and others. So this to me feels as though this Divine Masculine who has come in, he's come in because he's realised that things have to be balanced in this now, and he understands it can't be one-sided how it used to be. Why do they come in and why is the balance happening? Because they've gone through their awakening. Their awakening has happened to the point where they are ready now to really embody this side of them that they've kind of shadow walked away from for such a long time. The Empress. This is the lavish abundance. So somebody can see how walking on the right side of life and doing things the right way is going to bring them some kind of abundance, and they're confident now enough to be able to give birth to their new dreams, to the dreams that this was always where I wanted to be, but I never thought I could get there. The Eight of Fire means events are moving at a fast pace and delays are over. Many things are happening all at once. So this is either Divine Masculine who has come in or who is on the verge and brink of coming in. Very much feels as though the awakening's already happened and they want their dream. Don't think it doesn't feel as though it's somebody who hasn't spoken what they want yet. So we've got 6, a 3, a 3 and an 8. Let's have a look at Divine Masculine's cards and see where their head, heart and where they intend to go with this. Head, heart and where they intend to go. So what is in the head space of the Divine Masculine who has gone through the awakening and understands that he now has to balance out his money. He's either paying off debts or is trying to receive loans to help balance things out in his world, because I think a lot of Divine Masculines have gone down that road and they've lost a hell of a lot of money. and finances aren't coming to them too easy. So let's see. Headspace. We have Judgment. Heart space. We have the Moon and the Two of Swords. Overall, Death. So, straight away from this, I feel as though the Judgment to them is they have realised why they could never be abundant. The awakening has happened. Their head has now completely done a flip 180. It's now wanting to follow their heart. But what's their heart saying? Well, their heart's saying there's still some kind of illusion here, or the things that can't be seen. Why can't they be seen? Well, because he's got the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords in the tarot usually has a depiction of a woman or a man with a blindfold on, and these two swords are crossing the heart. So this person is under the illusion. This could be, there's a watery energy in the Moon there. I can see the crab. But I can see the two, look at the two foxes, or wolves, whatever you want to call them. Foxes, wolves, dogs. They're touching hands. So this is a Divine Masculine who has reached out. This Divine Masculine has reached out, but he's kind of blindfolded. What's going forward under the Judgment here, which is what's moving forward, is the death. The death to a situation, the death to a cycle, the death to a way of doing things. A change is here. What is this Divine Masculine going to do next? What is this Divine Masculine going to do next? Oh, the Hierophant. So somebody's going to really go in and seek some spiritual guidance here. Try and find out as much as he can about this awakening process and this different perspective that he now holds regarding the spirituality. And the Empress comes out again with the King of Swords. See, the Empress, she don't give two shits or three damns. She's not going to play. So I think he knows that he has to wake up, and there has to be that death to certain things. And he's put judgment on himself. And he's faced a lot of karmic cycles. And a lot of things are phased out, which is why the Death card is here. And the Hierophant, the fact that he wants to open up in this spiritual awakening. Let's see what the warning is. What's the warning? What's the warning for this Divine Masculine here? Two of Cups. So a warning. What could possibly be a warning with the Two of Cups? You might think. But as you see there's a heart that's upside down and one that's going forward. So is this Divine Masculine worried about a soulmate? We have the King of Swords, because the King of Swords, he's got his sword up and ready. The Hierophant had his head down. I'm going to get the clarifiers. Bottom of the deck, Four of Swords, so somebody feels mentally imprisoned. So the warning for him may be, there has to be death to something, or he could lose this Two of Cups. This divine counterpart, this soulmate, this person who equally fills his cup up as much as she does his. And I think he understands now that the awakening has to be here. Now, what I didn't say was on the bottom of the deck for the angel cards was the ego. There was a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things and negative and fear-based thoughts. So the Divine Masculine, underneath what you don't see, is quite fearful and maybe feeling trapped due to lack of money, or feels as though he has to pay off something. Gifts. Maybe it's because it's Christmas time, so this Divine Masculine wants to come in and shower you with gifts. Three of Cups is judgment. Well, that can speak of parties, celebrations. What's in their heart? Five of Pentacles. So, The Two of Swords is echoing. Why is there an illusion? Why is there the Two of Swords here? Well, there's the Two of Swords because the Five of Pentacles means that he walked away from something very warm in the past. And he can feel it. And the Two of Swords kept him blindfolded for so long because he didn't really see what was going on. What's covering the Death card? We have the Devil. So there's going to be a death to the toxins, toxic energy regarding the new beginning. And the Ace of Cups came out with the Devil. So this person might have been somebody who was a player in the past. We have Death, we have Devil, and we have the Ace of Cups. So this could be somebody who's had to put the death to this third-party energy and these addictions that created him to walk in that third party. Because now he wants what's moving forward. He wants the Ace of Cups. And then we've got the Two of Cups right next to it. Hierophant. Give me one for the Hierophant. Give me one for the Hierophant. Five of Cups, yeah. This spiritual enlightenment happened because he's unhappy where he is. But what he doesn't see behind him is the Two of Cups. Well, the Two of Cups is underneath that. We have the Two of Cups down here. So although he's crying over these Three of Cups, which is what came in with the Judgment, we have the Two of Cups already, but he can't see that because he's too blinded. So he had to go and get a spiritually... Cards on the floor. Spiritually... some spiritual guidance, some kind of knowledge about this connection, or about spirituality, or about reaching his true potential. The King of Swords and the Empress. Well, then we've got Judgment and we've got the Two of Swords again. How many more times are these going to come out in one reading? So the King of Swords could be you, the feminine who cut this man out, said some harsh things. So this person, if he's not still in your life, is come in. You could have sent him packing, cut him out in the cold. You could have pushed him out in the cold. And he understands that the only way he can come in is by cutting out this death to the devil. And come in with a whole new way of loving you. Because you're not going to put up with no half-assed love anymore. Why? Because you're the Empress. And the Empress don't play. So he's got to go and find his spiritual side. And in doing that, he thinks he might have lost you. Because he's looking down at the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups was in his Judgment. So this could have been what he wanted to party and celebrate. But he's not feeling like partying and celebrating because he can't see the happy ever after. But the happy ever after is here. Two of Cups is here. Judgment and the Two of Swords covered the Empress and the King of Swords. So the Empress, he can't see, or maybe you can't see, how he's about to cut out things. Because Judgment played him here. We know that Judgment played him because he had it in his head. So this person could be going through, okay, mental anguish, yeah, Nine of Swords. No, Four of Swords, sorry. I don't know why I said 9. Mental anguish. Sleeping. But with these swords dangling over his head. Bad dreams. Knowing that he has to come in and tell this truth. With his Ace of Swords. He knows that you're not going to mess around. Clarify the Two of Cups here for me. The Knight of Cups. Well, the Knight of Cups generally is somebody who comes in and out and is quite easy, flippant to offer this cup of love to anybody. And then we have the Seven of Cups. So this is the warning. Be careful it's not a fake love. And that you're not. And he hasn't got somebody else on the side. Or he's just trying to fill these cups up when he doesn't really know how to do what he's doing. What's covering the reading? Let's go back to the top. The Knave of Wands. So this person could be gathering information. Well, the Knave of Wands is also, could be a player. Covering that one. They're going to go with the King of Swords. He knows you're going to cut that out. He's going to cut that out. There has to be an air of truth. This could be an air sign or somebody that's got fire and air. I can see water. This divine masculine is on the brink of his awakening, and he understands that he has to come in good and correct. Let me get some more on this warning card. What is this warning all about? With this 2 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. I don't like that, because this could mean that this divine masculine is weighing up whether it's you or somebody else. The world. I can see the lion. Leo the lion. I can see Taurus. So somebody could be quite bullish. Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles could be overly focused on money. So if there is another person in this person's life, it's somebody who... There's the fantasy of love, but really it's all about the money. So this could be somebody who's come in, left again, because there was a lot of devil and toxic ways. Yep. This new passionate beginning with this Ace of Wands. You see, that's right next to the Ace of Cups for me. So this person is gone, but he's not. I don't think he's gone for long. Knight of Swords. The Swords is coming. So there could be a fast-moving energy of a message coming in with this Ace of Wands. A new message, a new way of doing things, a new foundation, a new passionate start, a new rod. Offering the peace. See, I can see the leaves on this quite brightly. So somebody might be coming with a peace offering. So this could be somebody that you've walked away from in the past, or who came in the past, who had addictions, and you might have had to cut them out in the cold, which is why they've got that in the heart. Because of toxins, because this cup of love that they offered you was shadowed with the devil. And they had to go and find their spiritual awakening, which is what's happening now. And the Empress, and then we've got the Empress straight after the same. Because judgment called on them. They just couldn't see because they were too blindfolded, probably blindfolded by the toxins that was within them, with this devil. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. This could have been a player. This could have been a player. 7 of Swords. Knight of Wands. 2 of Swords. 2 of Wands. 2 of Cups. And the Tower. So somebody's continually looked back at what they left behind. Because there was a player. And they made a choice. With the 2 of Wands. They chose a soulmate, 2 of Cups, but the Tower's here. So somebody made the wrong choice. Somebody went after a soulmate, thinking that was the right choice. And then the Tower came. And this Tower is going to bring you some truths. So somebody's going to be told some damn truths. And the 6 of Pentacles, this is where we started with the balance. So this person is about to find out that some truths, that this karmic energy, this person that they ran after, the person who probably allowed them to do this devilish behaviour, there's no balance there. There's not an equal give and take. Well, this is about to be found out. There is something that is some truth about the balance of money and ego. And somebody feels imprisoned and entrapped with this devil. Somebody here is awakening to everything that's happened and has now got to go within and do some of this hard work of the 8 of Pentacles. Because somebody wants to build a foundation of strength, but they understand there's a lot of battles that they need to go through. So it's going to take a long time for this person to get there. Page of Wands. So somebody could be gathering information on things. They're not feeling very hopeful where they are. They're kind of looking down at what they've built and think, what the fuck is this? What have I built? Then we have the 8 of Wands, which is fast-moving messages coming in. About the fact that he made this wrong choice and is now got all these wands built up behind him. And all he did was really lock himself in behind it. So he's understood that he has to remove that wand and walk away and go into hermit mode, because there's too many burdens where he is. And this person's going to come back to who? That person in the past that cut them out, that they left it out in the cold because of these devil toxins, because there was an illusion. Somebody's having sleepless nights, and somebody just really needs balancing. Yep, somebody was juggling here, and it was a third-party energy. Who was he juggling? The Queen of Cups, who could offer him his happy ever after. This could be a water sign. But he's realised that he had to walk away. He put down his swords. He said what he had to do. Put down his swords. 3 of Pentacles. Because he walked away. And the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. And now this man feels a fool, because somebody left behind is shining out there. And Leo sees in this a strength that it's going to need for this man to build, to get rid of these toxins and this third-party energy, because the Queen of Wands has left him backstabbed and betrayed. So he's going within with the Hierophant, and he's going to seek some guidance. Aquarius time, the Star. Start fulfilling his own cup. Start looking out for himself. This is somebody who's heavily had addictions and has got a karmic energy around them. A woman who, she could be even doing the same kind of thing. And he had the 2 choices. He had the 2 of Cups here. So she was a soul lesson, yes. Soulmate, as in a soul lesson. She had to learn him how it was to stand up and walk away. This man thought he knew what he was doing. And I think he's now realised he made a big mistake. And if he hasn't realised yet, party season, 3 of Cups. 3-3, yeah. He's going to find out very soon that he made a massive mistake. I'll be back shortly.